Hello to all, welcome to the channel Cloud Knowledge. Today in this video we'll study about the change of time zone of Azure PostgreSQL Flexible Server. How we have to change the default UTC time to IST, Indian Standard Time. So let me first create Azure Postgres Flexible Server. So we'll write here PostgreSQL Flexible Server. In the marketplace, it will show up the first option as Azure Database for PostgreSQL Flexible Server. We'll click on Create button and select Flexible Server. The page will load here. We'll quickly create. So we'll let the subscription and resource group default, and we'll write the name of the server name as CK Timezone IST. The region, it says, is not allowed to provision in East-US, so we'll select East-US 2. Now, the version, let it be the latest. Next is workload type. So since it's for demo purpose, we'll select development. Then the rest of the options, we'll leave it as is, and then we'll set the authentication method. So we'll select just for Postgres authentication, because it's for demo purpose. So here we'll give the CK PostgreSQL as the admin name, then the password. We'll go to the next tab, which is networking. We'll give it public access, firewall rules. We'll add our current IP. We'll go to the security section, to the tags, and then click on review and create. So click on create. The deployment has been initialized. Now we'll wait until the flexible server is ready to use. Let's come back here after the server is created. So now we can see that the deployment completed after a few minutes. So we'll click on go to resource. Our CK Timezone IST named flexible server is ready and on present on the screen. So now our job is to convert the time zone of this flexible server from the default UTC to IST. For that purpose, we have to go to the settings tab on the left side. In the settings, we have server parameters. So we'll click on server parameters. Let's wait for it to load here. It's loading. Now, in the server parameters list, we have a parameter called as time zone. We'll search for it. We'll write here time zone in the search bar, and we'll get the time zone parameter. The second one is the parameter which we are going to use. Now here the parameter type is dynamic. The description says it sets the time zone for displaying and interpreting timestamps. Now the default you can see is UTC. We have to change it to IST. Now for IST, we could not write directly here IST. The value for this parameter name time zone will search from a view. Now what's that view called? If you open the documentation by PostgreSQL.org, official documentation of PostgreSQL, there is a view called PG_timezone_names. This is a view that provides a list of time zone names that are recognized by set time zone along with its abbreviation. So we'll make use of this view. Let me just go back, and here we'll first try to duplicate this tab in the browser. Let the tab load. So the tab loaded here in one more page of the browser. We'll go to the databases under the settings and try to log in to the default database user schema type Postgres. When we create flexible server, if you go to the databases, 3 databases will be shown. 2 are of schema type system and one is user type, which is Postgres, which is created. And you can see here a connect button. So if we click on connect button, we can connect to this Postgres database of the flexible server. So let's click on connect. It will open up Cloud Shell. Let's wait for it to load. It's connecting to the terminal. And we have to make use of the view. View name we have seen is pg underscore timezone underscore names. We'll go back. So here, when we clicked on connect to the Postgres database, it has given the command by default psql, host name, that is the server name, flexible server name, port, db name, username, and the SSL mode to connect to this server. The password it is asking, it will be the same password which we have given for the user by creation of this flexible server. Now we are logged into the psql Postgres database. We can execute here the commands. So let's select star from pg underscore, what was the view name? It is timezone underscore names. So it will be pg underscore timezone underscore names, semicolon, enter. Here it will display the name and the abbreviation along with the offset. If we click on enter, it will give us more names of the time zones. We will do Ctrl C. It has many entries. So what we'll do is we'll take the same command and we'll use the wildcard character and use Asia for IST. So we'll write here where the name column, yes, this was the column name, we'll give it as name is like, it is like. Here in the like clause we'll give percent, it should have Asia, percent, and then semicolon. So it will now display all the time zones which comes under Asia. Here total we can see that there are 99 rows, and here we are interested in all the 99 zones we want for India, that is Indian Standard Time. So you can see here we have Kolkata, which is IST, right? We can give IST or Asia Kolkata. We will take the name Asia / Kolkata, and this name we are going to put here in the value by removing UST and writing Asia / Kolkata. Okay, now we have to click on this save button at the top to make sure that the server parameter for time zone is updated from UTC to Asia Kolkata. On the right side, the deployment is happening. A fresh deployment will occur to this server with the updated server parameter value. So let's wait for the deployment to complete, and then we will verify the time zone. Now the deployment completed, we'll click on go to resource and to the main server. Here again, like we'll go here in the next tab and we'll execute the command show time zone semicolon. It will show as Asia Kolkata, right? So I hope from this video you have understood how we can make use of the view pg underscore time zone names of the Postgres flexible server and change the time zone according to our need. Okay, in the server parameter we have to update it from this Azure portal, and the same will be reflected in our database after the fresh deployment completes. Hope you have understood this video. Do let me know in comments if you have any queries. Thank you for watching the video. Happy learning. Bye.